Assalamu alaikum. This is Javed Wani, your geography teacher, with a new lesson of geography that is in your book mentioned as a chapter 4. Okay, students, as you studied in your previous class 8th, about the Indian agriculture, and you already know that this agriculture is very much important for India. It is a primary sector in the Indian economy where almost 50% people of India are dependent on agriculture directly. That means who earn their livelihood through agriculture, and they form the 50% population of India. Indirectly, all of us are dependent upon the agriculture. As we know, food is important to us as a human being, and without food, it is not possible for us to live. Okay, so agriculture is important because it produces food that we consume, it produces the food grains, it also produces the material for different types of industries. So there are many industries based on the agriculture. All of these industries are called agri industries, like the industries that produce milk, the industries that produce coffee, tea, spices, and many other things that we consume on our daily routine. We call, or we say, these industries as agri industries. These industries receive their raw material from the agriculture. Okay, so let's move further and understand the types of the farming. Types of farming, students, actually means the types that agriculture people, I mean the farmers, take to, like how they cultivate and for whom they cultivate. This is the topic. Okay, agriculture, as you know, is an economic activity as well as it is the subsistence activity. It means that people do agriculture to sustain themselves as well as they do agriculture to earn money or to earn money. Okay, so there are many people who are engaged with agriculture through subsistence farming, and there are many people who are engaged with the agriculture for commercial purposes. Okay, so you know that with this advancement in the science and technology, agriculture has also drastically changed. The technological innovations, the changes in the environment, that have very much influenced the socio cultural practices and also the practices of the farming. So farming varies in different types. For the subsistence farming and for the commercial farming, different techniques and tools are used. Okay, dear students, in the types of primitive subsistence farming, what is actually happening, this farming is taken on a small pot of land, and in this part of land, the agriculture, the farming that is done and the produces that are produced are done by the farmers themselves for themselves. Okay, in this type of agriculture they use the very primitive tools, the hand labor, like this and the hand labor they also use in this type of farming, the family laborer. They do not they do not import the laborers from the market. Actually, what is happening, dear students, a family that takes this subsistence farming, they take it on their own. They use the material whatever they have, they use the traditional type of seeds, or and also they use their family members as the laborers. So this type of farming depends upon the upon is very much depend upon the nature, like the coming of the monsoons, the natural fertility of the soil that come through the alluvium, or that come through the floods. Okay, so it also takes the slash and burn agriculture, or we can say it we call slash and burn agriculture, as you are very much evident and know about the slash and burn agriculture because you have already studied it in your class 8th. Now we will be taking the this commercial farming. So students, commercial farming means the farming commercial farming means the farming that is actually used for the purpose of commercialization. Here we do agriculture for the purpose of commercialization. We sell our produces in the market. In this type of agriculture, the farmer actually use the HYV seeds. These are called high yielding seeds, and chemical fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, in order to get the higher produce. Once these types of used these things are used in order to produce, so they give automatically high productivity. So why these types of seeds are used here, and why chemical fertilizers and why insecticides and pesticides are used? They are only used to maximize the produce of a farmer. The degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from region to region. For example, in a state of West Bengal, Haryana, and Punjab, uh, Odisha, what is actually happening there? They produce lot of rice, or we can say paddy. In other states farmers take the plantation commercial farming. In our state of Jammu and Kashmir, you know that farmers prefer to plant the apple trees for the purpose of the commercial agriculture. In the state of Assam, Meghalaya, and other areas, farmers take the plantation of tea. In the southern states of the India, many farmers take sugarcane, banana, tea, coffee, and all these things. So, in again, I am telling tea is produced in Assam and North Bengal, in and also the coffee. So this varies from place to place, and this varies from state to state. Hope it is all for you and you have understood the concept of agriculture and also the concept of subsistence farming and commercial farming. Assalamu alaikum. I will be sharing next video with you soon, inshallah.